All right, guys, what is up? Welcome to Gate to Gate. This is our prototype episode, our alpha episode, if you will. This is Eve's first online call-in show where we discuss what's on your mind. I figured today was a good day to get started, as CCP has given us some stuff to talk about today. So they've announced a new mobile observatory, which will, I guess, deal with those pesky AFK Cloaky campers that bother you guys in nullsec so much. So this device is a deployable, which means you put it in space like maybe a Sino jammer or like a mobile depot. So up on the screen, I have the stats captured from Sissy. Now, I think some of these, from what I understand, are going to change. So what we have here is deployable from distance from deploying ship. I don't know what, so I guess as it's deploying, you can't move too far away. I guess that's what that means. Oh, look at this. Look at this. All right. So let's go through this first. Okay, brand new mobile observatory is now available for testing on Singularity test server. This deployable will bring a new tool into the mix for defense against cloaking based incursions into low sec and null sec regions. Very important to note that it says low sec and null sec, says nothing about wormholes. So very important to note. Low sec, I'm not a big fan of this working in low sec, but whatever, it is what it is. They will work by periodically pinging system-wide with a chance to decloak cloaked ships, which may then be combat scanned and destroyed. To prevent this from having a major effect on active players, a new buff will be applied upon recent activation of your cloak, which will offer resistance against the mobile observatory. You can test this new deployable right now on the test server, connecting to Singularity, yada, yada, yada. All right, so there's CCP's word on it. Let's go back to the stats. So distance from so they have to be 10 kilometers apart from the other mobile observatories and 100 kilometers from a control tower. I do believe that's getting changed. Activation delay is 10 minutes and maximum lifetime is an hour and 40, but that's because it's 10 minutes online. So technically an hour and 30. So an hour and a half, it's going to be pinging every 10 minutes. With a 40% chance to decloak any ships that are cloaked in your system. I think this plus the changes that we've seen recently with the warp core stabilizers and the nullification systems. I think this is a very interesting route CCP is taking. I don't know exactly how I feel about it. Yeah, so currently, Super Slick, these do work in wormhole space on the test server, but that is an error. CCP Rise tweeted here, lots of cool feedback so far. We'll have a package of updates coming soon, including disallowing wormhole and distance from POS and Citadel increase. So 100 kilometers is not going to be 100. I would imagine it's going to be what, 1,000 at least outside of, yeah, I would hope it's outside of like attack range anyways. So yeah, so that's pretty crazy. So on to you guys. I got a couple people waiting in the queue. If you guys want to join the Discord and get in on this, talk with us live on the air, and yeah, we'll figure out what everybody's feeling. Let's grab the first caller here. Here we go. First caller live on the air. Hello, sir. Uh-oh, I can't hear you. Hang on 1 second. See, technical difficulties. Look at this. Let me fix this. Mixer chat. All right, can I hear you now? There we go. Hello, sir. Good evening. Recon, that's you, right? All right. So what are your thoughts on these changes? All right, try again.
Testing.
Now we're good.
Right, I'm told we're good. So, mobile observatories, I'm actually kind of looking forward to. This seems like it's going to help the null sectors that tend to cry about anything that doesn't go their way. The thing that I'm a little less enthusiastic about is the interdiction nullification changes, which is completely just cutting interceptors out, nullified interceptors out of a role that they have right now.
Yeah, it feels to me the interdiction changes feel very strange. Like my biggest issue with them is with the T3 cruisers. I mean, the nullification subsystem is almost completely useless at this point, right? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, and I get why they're doing it. I totally understand that they're really trying to target the AFK botters with the Ishtars and the Gilas. That even if somehow you do get on top of them, they just warp off because they're all stabbed.
right.
But I don't think that this change, putting it to be an active module, is really what their best solution is. And even if it is, why change things like interceptors that you don't AFK rat in an interceptor? It's not fixing the problem, right?
Yeah, and I agree with that. It doesn't, the interceptor change doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, I think they should keep the interceptors and keep the luxury yacht should have the interdiction rolled into the ship bonuses.
Absolutely. Give them their, or not even give them, let them keep their specialized role that they already have.
Right.
What they're intended for, like, you know, be nullified. And honestly, T3Cs, okay, maybe rework it a little bit, but don't eliminate the whole subsystem in its usefulness.
And I believe I saw that they were moving the interdiction nullification to a high slot. I thought I had read that today, that they had changed. So rather than it being a low slot module, it's now a high slot module. So now you're losing a high slot on, I mean, maybe it doesn't matter to an interceptor, but on a T3 cruiser, that could be like, that's a gun, or that's a probe launcher. So
no, I personally hadn't seen that change. I totally believe you. Like if I fly a T3C, I fly a Legion or a Tengu.
Right.
And you can still carry your full guns, but then you got to start weighing, do I put a cloak on it? Do I take off the probe launcher? It's an interesting choice, honestly.
Yeah, I'm still confused with the thought process behind some of these changes. I don't understand the reasoning. Like, it feels like everybody wanted the warp core stabilizer change. I think the warp core stabilizers is at least a step in the right direction. I still don't think it's gonna solve the problem of botters not being able to get away. I think the changing the drones, the drone bandwidth is helpful with the Ishtars specifically, but I definitely don't think it's going to change botters being able to get away.
Yeah, and if you look at it this way too, like, I got it. Ventures, okay? Talk about Nubro mining ship. Place to talk about mining, right? Here on the Zaenis stream.
Yeah.
So they already have an inherent +2 core stab.
Right.
Is that going to go away? Is that going to stay?
And
but
that's
now,
it. They haven't said, right? So
yeah, and if you put one of these modules onto a venture that can already only fly 2 drones, whether you throw 2 mining drones in it, 2 combat drones in it, 2 EC300s, suddenly you can't use a drone bay on a venture now, which is your Nubro ship.
Right.
So you can't even kill some bell rats, you know?
Yeah, and that's detrimental to a venture.
Absolutely. You know, something that doesn't have a huge tank on it, or really very many ways that it can defend itself in the first place.
Right.
So
going back to the cloaking changes, you're okay with this?
As a 90% of the time high sec care bear,
doesn't change anything for you.
It doesn't bother me.
Right.
When I do venture to low and null, it's on those organized NPSI activities such as Bomber's Bar and some other events like that, which from Bomber's Bar's perspective, like that may be an issue. You drop into null and suddenly you got a ping going out that decloaks half a bomber fleet that we've maybe put a Rorqual into panic, and we're just waiting for either the response fleet or his panic to go down so we can blap him. You know, you starburst off grid, you cloak up and you wait. Like, maybe interesting where we're gonna have to be more active and warping around a lot more, but I don't see it really being an issue. Having lived in null for a time, cloaky campers really are a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
like hey, we got a moon pop coming up down here on an R64. Okay, well, we got neutrals in system that we can't do anything about.
right.
And that would be nice to have a solution for that. But for the most part, I'm pretty okay with it.
Well, that's good. That's good. All right. Well, thanks for being the first caller on Gate to Gate. I appreciate it.
And if you're interested in a Zernitra, hit me up. I got one to sell.
Okay, there you go. All right. I'm just gonna move you on out. All right. So that was Recon with the first thoughts. All right. I'm gonna bring in. We got another caller here. If you guys are interested in getting in on the conversation, Discord is linked in chat. Please join up. Get in the general chat channel, and we'll get you on the air. All right. Let's. Oh, that's the wrong guy. There we go. All right. Welcome to Gate.
What's up, Zaenis?
What's going on? Who do we have tonight?
Who, me?
Yeah. What's your name?
Watching from the bathroom.
Watching from the bathroom. Second caller.
Yep. I'm glad I wasn't the first. I was sweating it.
Oh, there you go. Well, I'm glad you could join us.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know anything about the mobile observatories.
okay.
I don't know anything about combat. I'm just really enjoying the drama
Right.
that is bringing online, especially on Twitch. Were you able to see Talking in Stations today?
I missed Talking in Stations today. Please let me know. How was it?
I mean, it was good, but it was funny. Someone mentioned that this new change is going to affect the low effort streamers such as Mind1, and he lost his shit.
Who did? Who? Mind did?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why his stream was listed as maximum effort stream today. Because they were talking about how it's going to affect the gate streams with how they'll be decloaked, and so now they can't AFK stream their whole thing, and they called him. It was pretty funny.
I mean, listen. That dude. No, man, you can't call him low effort. He's DJing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Wow, that's a low blow right there.
Yeah, and I don't know if they meant it as an actual insult.
Right.
I think they were just talking about how it's an AFK stream essentially.
Sure, but calling it low effort is that's below the belt. Now, if you're talking about low effort streams, we're talking about, gate cams. Those are low effort streams, and sure, if we're talking about that, but don't use Mind1 as an example. That's a bad example.
Yep.
Oh man, that's horseshit, dude.
Yeah. But
was it someone on the panel who said that?
Yeah, I didn't get to clip it, but he asked. I don't remember who it was.
Oh man. Oh jeez. That's a bad, and it's fun watching, like, because I saw it come up. I think it was posted like 15 minutes prior. I saw it on like Twitter or whatever. And I'm like, oh God, Reddit's going to go nuts, because I knew these changes are obviously going to bring out and so I was like watching Reddit all day, just like,
yep.
Oh, here's some more salt. And I mean, this is a good one right here. It's
yep.
the Drake one. I mean, it in some ways feels like they're buffing AFK ratting and nerfing AFK camping, which is fine, because AFK camping is, I don't think anybody thinks it's a great gameplay style, but
yep.
I mean, I don't know. All this feels very strange to me. Question for watching from the bathroom: is he really always watching from the bathroom? That came from chat. Are you always watching from the bathroom?
Always.
There it is.
That's why you have a laptop.
the only reason to have a laptop.
Yep.
I mean, you could use, if you're watching a stream or whatever, you could use your phone or an iPad too, but
Yeah, but you can't bump from a phone.
that's true. That is true. That is true.
That's it.
So how about the warp core stabilizer changes and the interdiction nullification? Any thoughts on those?
I mean, it scares me when I'm not bumping, running
Right.
stuff between Amara and Jita, and I've been caught once or twice in my little FedEx Synesis, but now I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how much of this stuff is actually going to make it to the live server. I really think this stuff's going to get... I think they did it this way because they wanted us to really like pick at it. And I think that it's going to get picked over, and I know that some of it's going to make it, but I don't know if all of it's going to make it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see in the next couple months.
Yeah, this game's getting real interesting real fast.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Well, anything else you want to add?
Nope, that's it.
That's it. All right. Well, thank you very much for calling in.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, appreciate you. All right, guys. Anybody else want to join in? The Discord server is linked in chat. Go ahead and jump in Discord. Let your voice be heard live on Twitch. Nobody's ever done this before, an EVE Online call-in show. Again, going back to this stuff, I really can't see CCP. I don't know if they can put through these nullification changes, man. They're crazy. They're crazy. The nullification ones are crazy. The warp core stabilizers, all right. All right, I can get it. A lot of people just wanted them taken completely out of the game. This is an interesting way to go at it, but we have open lines. That's right. The lines are wide open, guys. The lines are wide open. No, jump. Hey, Phenom, if you want to ask, get in the chat. Ask. Don't be shy. Let's go. It's open forum, guys. You guys want to ask me anything? It's whatever. Let's go. All right, and I am adjusting the chat on the fly here on the stream because it is a little bit high up. All right, we want to go to about there. There we go. All right, it'll reload on the stream. All right, guys. So, if you're watching this video later on YouTube, we stream this on Twitch on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Zaenis Desef. The Discord link will be in the description down below, so make sure that you join the Discord and you can get online and talk to us the next time. Watching the chat channel, we'll give it another 5 minutes if anyone wants to join in, got something to say. We can talk about it. Talk about the war if you want. I mean, Evan should do this. I agree. Evan should totally do this. We could talk about the war. We could talk about anything in EVE Online. Anything you want to talk about. Look at these. By the way, this picture they got on this EVE Reddit. Whew, that skin is the best. It might be the best skin in the game. Definitely the best Dramiel skin. 100%. This is good. This is good. So next they're gonna take away prop mods. Like this meme a lot. What else did I saw something else on here that I liked. I'm kind of curious. I think you should review some of the best from Meme Monday. Oh, should I? All right, let's see. I always sort by new on here. Let's would that be on hot?
Your security status has been lowered.
Nolan with the resub, 10 months, my man. 3-month streak too. Whoo, baby. All right. And have you seen the Vampire Hex. Oh, yeah. It's a Vampire Hex? Yeah, that one's really good. Yeah, I have Sax. Suck it, Eve. Attitude adjust. Warped FC. All right, I like it. Okay, here it is. Interdiction Nullifier is now a high slot module. This has been, and it's been removed from T1 frigates. So that was the other thing. So when they made the changes to the interdiction nullification, it could be fit to interceptors, blockade runners, deep space transport, strategic cruisers, the yacht, covert ops, industrials. It also had stealth bombers and T1 frigates. They've taken it off bombers. They've taken it off T1 frigates, and it is now a high slot module rather than a low slot. I'm doing well, Nolan. How about you? I was about to warp out of a 10 out of 10 one time without bookmarking Control B. That saved me. Yes. So there you go. Oh, I like this. Obviously, you can tell I upvoted it. Remove cloaked players from local. Problem solved. Problem solved. Your cloak not only cloaks you, but also deletes you from local. I love this idea. Just remove local and nullsec. Easy. Just remove nullsec. Perfect. Just remove Eve. Yes! This is the one right here. This should have all the upvotes. Just remove Windows. Wow. These guys are going all out. Yeah, including gate cloak. I love this idea. I love this idea. Jumping into local. If you're not in space, if they can't see you in space, I wonder if the expedition frigs will get ability to use the interdiction and null. I don't think so. Because they would fit there. It would be listed here. They might change it, but I doubt it. Oh, that was another one I saw. So if you're gonna nerf the interdiction nullifier, then you gotta nerf the bubbles, the deployable bubbles. You have to nerf those, and I totally agree with it. Someone made a post on here I saw earlier. You have to do it. You can't, like, it's so unbalanced now. If I can't warp through safe with my interdiction nullified T3 cruiser or my interdiction nullified interceptor, then those bubbles need to change. They either need to be easier to kill, more expensive, or more expensive and easier to kill, or they don't last as long. Making Black Ops battleships viable in Eve. Fuck that bullshit. Oh man, right? Can't lose hacks to bombs if you don't have hacks. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Any other good memes? On the gate cam stream once the anti-cloaking device thing comes out. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, guys. Anybody else want to get in on the chat? We're gonna go for another like 2 minutes. So if you got last minute thoughts, jump in the general chat section in the Discord. I better see more of you on here next time. I won't be. It'll be less impromptu next time. So, saw a good point that someone bubbles both sides of the gate. You're guaranteed to catch any nullified ship. You're absolutely right, and that's a problem, and that is 100% a problem. No raffle. The raffles are done for tonight. We'll have more raffles tomorrow. Oh no, tomorrow's INN. We'll have more raffles on Thursday. Yeah. So I mean, it doesn't make sense that if you bubble both sides, they're fucked. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, and okay, so my question is, now I haven't tried it out on Sissy, and if anybody knows, let me know. If I warp from this gate and I'm warping to the out gate and the out gate's bubbled, does that mean I have to activate the nullification as I enter warp? Right? So if I hit warp and then activate the nullification system, so now I'm nullified and I should be okay. But what if it's longer than, because the activation's like 15 seconds. What if the warp is longer than 15 seconds? You know? Do I hit it as I'm landing? That can't work. You know? And then if I hit it as I'm landing, it's the start of the warp. Right. So okay, and so I guess because that's how Eve works, right? With the warping. Because it's when you initiate warp, that's when you it's still crazy. It's still crazy to me. But yeah, it's a problem. Right, in line with the bubble mechanics is the word I was looking for. That, thank you for putting it in so eloquently that I couldn't do it. So if you bubble gets put up after the warp, then it's ignored. Yes, that's correct. That is correct. All right, guys, looks like no one else is joining the chat tonight. All right, well, we did a quick test of Gate to Gate Live with your host, Zaenis Desef. That's me, by the way. We will be doing this. This was, again, like, this is like the alpha test of the show. So hopefully we will get more people interested in joining in. We'll do more of these as time goes on. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to, do all the stuff, the likes and the subscribes and all that. And we'll catch you guys next time